All right, so now let's take a look at questions 35 through 40. Now, these questions, what they do is that they never end. The little line on the top represents that there's a repetition of numbers. So looking at number 35, right, 0.3, but the 3 has a little line on the top. So that means 0.33333 on and on and on. So we have to write this as a fraction. So let's see. I'm going to say 1x. I'll even write the 1x. So 1x is the one fraction that we're looking for. And this is equal to 0.3. And I'm going to write another 3 here. And I'm going to say my 3 keep on repeating. Let's take a look at that. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to multiply this by 10. So 10x. Now, the reason why I did 10, just 1 0, is because it's only one number that keeps on repeating. If it was two numbers that kept on repeating, I would have multiplied this by 100. If it was three numbers that kept on repeating, I would have multiplied this by 1,000, right? The number of numbers that keep on repeating is how many zeros I'm going to multiply by. So in this case, I'm going to multiply by 10. By multiplying by 10, basically, the decimal point moves one space to the right. So if this was a numbered, I'll move it there. So I'm going to say 10x is 3.333 on and on and on. Now, interesting part is that the numbers after the decimal, if you notice, the numbers after the decimal, the same thing. So if I subtract these two values, so I'm going to do minus 10x minus 1x, that gives me 9x. On this other side, because I said the numbers after the decimal point is the same thing, so when I subtract them, let me just say they cancel out. So then I have 3 minus 0 is equal to 3. So I have 9x is equal to 3. Remember I said earlier that x is the fraction we're looking for. So in order for me to get x by itself, let me divide both of these sides by 9. So I get that x is equal to 3 over 9. So that's my fraction. However, simplify if possible. Let me divide top and bottom by 3. So that gives me that is 1 over 3. The fraction I'm looking for is 1 over 3. The way you're going to type this is going to be 1 backslash 3. All together, no spaces. So 1 over 3. Let's take a look at this other example here. So this one, I'm going to say the 1x. Like I said, if you want to, let's just write the 1 in front of the x. 1x is equal to 0.70, on and on and on. Now, there's two numbers that keep on repeating, right? 70. So I'm going to multiply this by 100. So I get 100x is equal to, now this one, basically I need to move the decimal 2 places to the right. So this is 70.70, on and on. So I'm going to subtract this, 100x minus 1x, that is 99x. On this other side, the numbers after the decimal point basically cancel out. 70 minus 0 is 70. So I have that 99x is equal to 70. To get the x by itself, let me divide both sides by 99. So x equals 70 over 99. Okay, if you can simplify, by all means do so. In this one, we cannot. So my answer is going to be 70 over 99. Interesting. Okay. Let's take a look at number 37. Now here is 0.7777. So I'm going to say that 1x is equal to 0.7777 on and on. So that means that 10x is equal to 7.77 7, 7, 7, on and on. When I subtract this, 10x minus 1x, that is 9x. I know on this other side, the numbers after the decimal point basically cancel out. So I have 7 minus 0, that's 7. Let me divide both sides by 9. So I get that x is equal to 7 over 9. Now that one I cannot simplify anymore. So my answer will be 7 over 9. Notice I multiply by 10 because it's only one number that keeps on repeating. When it's two numbers that keep on repeating, I multiply by 100. All right, so let's take a look at 38. I have that 1x is equal to 0.0707 on and on. Two numbers keep on repeating, so let me multiply this by 100. So I get 100 and x is equal to 7.070707 on and on. Let me subtract this, so I get that 99x, right? Because 100x minus 1x. If it helps you, write the 1 in front of the x. That way you guys can see that it's 100x minus 1x. That's where I got the 99x. I know that the numbers after the decimal point basically cancel out. 7 minus 0 is 7. So to get the x by itself, let me divide both sides by 99. So I get that x is equal to 7 over 99. Now, cannot simplify this fraction anymore. So there, 7 over 99. All right, let's take a look at two more questions. Number 39, 0.81. I'm going to say 1x is equal to 0.81818181, and then 100x is equal to 81.8181, on and on. Let me subtract 100x minus 1x, that's 99. X. The numbers after the decimal point cancel out. 81 minus 0 is 81. Let me divide both sides by 99. So I get that x is equal to 81 over 99. Now we can simplify, by all means do so. This one we can't. We can't simplify. I'm going to divide top and bottom by 9. My idea is get the number smaller. So my answer will be 9 over 11. All right, let's take a look at our last example for today. I'm going to say that 1x is equal to 0.848484, on and on. 100x is equal to 84.848484, on and on. Let me subtract both sides, so I get that 99x is equal to 84. Let me divide both sides by 99. So I get that x is equal to 84 over 99. If we can simplify, by all means do so. In my case, I can. Let me divide top and bottom by 3. Okay, let me divide top and bottom by 3. So that's going to give me 28 over 33. Now that one cannot be simplified even more. So let me zoom out. You guys can see what we did today.